Hello guys, and today we're doing another episode of my brand new podcast that I started yesterday night, I think. Yeah. So, 1 second, I need to get something because it's special for the, I don't know what it's called, for the podcast. So I am back, and what I will be talking about is like Wolverines, not the person from that TV show that a lot of people seem to like, but sorry for the background noises if there is. So in the school I made this thing. It's called Wolverine, and yeah, I will be doing it about basically animals this entire time. So let's get into it. So, starting out, the most important fact to me is, what was that? Okay, Colorado is trying to reintroduce Wolverines to Colorado because they used to live here but went extinct. So, they went extinct, and I thought they still existed, but as I looked it up, they do not exist anymore in Colorado, but, and as I was researching, it was kind of weird. I found this thing, and Google kept, like, hitting me with, like, it's like, I think I have like a live stream about this. It says like X-Men Wolverine, person or whatever it's called, superhero. And that was super funny because, I don't know why it was funny, because it gave me stress for the project, because whenever I tried to look up like what is Wolverine's food, and I would accidentally look up what is Wolverine's food, not a Wolverine's diet or something, and it just kept putting that up. And then I got more specific, and then it still wouldn't not come up with it. And then I'll do habitat. Wolverines can travel over 20 miles in one day. It's a long place because they don't have a car. That's like almost running a marathon in a day, but not as much. Their habitat is huge, getting from like huge. Getting from 30 to 382 square miles for one Wolverine. That's just one Wolverine, not like a pack. They don't come in packs because, also don't use any of this information for anything that you're using, because I don't have this completely fact checked. But, then I have like a picture of a Wolverine that I tried to draw, and then I have what it eats, and a bison, and a golden eagle, and a Wolverine carrying meat. Then there's a mountain where they usually live. I think this is the Rocky Mountains. I might be wrong, but, it says Wolverine habitat, mountain that a Wolverine had just traveled on. So with that, I think there should be a huge variety in places they could be. The habitat spans from the USA, North Canada, Russia, and Europe. yeah, I probably added in the with that because there had to be transitioning stuff. And then the points are found farther north where they live, where it gets cold in the winter and sometimes and sometimes it's pretty cold in the summer, helping overheating for wolverines. I don't get any of this. If I was a person reading this, I'd be like, I'm walking away from this right when I see it. But, because, like, what I was trying to say is, I'm probably not reading it right, but they move down when it gets really cold, and then they move up when it gets warm. So, like in the summer, they change depending on the season. I think that's why they have that big of habitat. Yeah, this is what it said. Wolverines tend to move higher in the summer and lower in the winter. Also, just so you know, I had one day to do this entire thing because I didn't know it was due the next day. I thought it was due in a week. So, yeah. And then it's like, and depending on the season, they move different heights and lows. So, I'll read the food. Wolverines depend a lot on food and even other predators to survive. What I mean by that is, like, if it's probably gonna come up, but I'll probably talk about it. Sorry if I don't. So also, this is gonna be a 25-minute podcast, like how I always do it. And yeah, but it says, but you may be asking yourself, what do you mean even depend on other predators to survive? In like the speaking things. What I mean is that when the predator eats the food the wolverine comes, it bears its teeth, raises their tail, and tries to scare the predator away. Then it goes in, steals the food, and runs back to its place to then feed on. Second thing, the wolverine has a pretty big diet. Eats berries and like other animals like squirrels, bison, and small to pretty big animals. Other things hunt the wolverine. A golden eagle is able to catch a wolverine. Yep. So what I meant with yeah, I basically explained it. If you want to go back and listen to that, then you could help. But they are the largest land-dwelling. Oh, this is 5 fun facts. I got this straight from the internet, so I didn't like spend a ton of time like researching. I'm not like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna spend 5 days on it at a time. Nope, I was in a car and I was writing down reasons from a phone. And I felt like I was gonna pass out, but I knew I would forget to do it. And it would just help. Okay, 5 fun facts. They are the largest land-dwelling mustelid, spelled mustelid, mustelid species. I still don't know how to say that. Their fur is resistant to frost, coldness. That doesn't really make sense. Frost and snow. So that helps with, like, since all the cubs want to play in the snow, like, always, then they can. Then 3. They rely on other animals and predators to get food and to survive. Yeah, we already went through that. But they are friends with lynx and will not attack them. Why would you attack your friend? Okay. But, also, the fun fact is wolverines can run up to 30 miles per hour. If they could run 30 miles an hour, why don't they just, run for an hour? That would be pretty hard. But, yeah, when chasing predators or prey, that's what I'm talking about. That, so 30 miles an hour, that's a lot. So, remember, this was made up, by me, and everything. Also, I tried to make a Wolverine at, 12:30 at night, and, it wasn't the best. I tried. My try of making Wolverine, and then me pointing to it, so yeah. Then there is mountains, clouds, the sun. I might, take a picture of this whole thing and then put it on the post thing so you can read it over again. Or just look at the pictures, because that'd be cool. But yeah. So that's the Wolverine thing. Also, sorry if you hear, that is just the wind. And how there is a ton of stuff outside. Also, I think it's raining, which is perfect because it feels like the perfect vibe in here. Usually I do Fortnite, but that gets me off track and I get oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. But also, what should I say? So, probably, sorry for the background, but, I'll talk about upcoming episodes. So, I think the next one will be Fortnite tips and tricks, because that's what I've been wanting to do, because literally, if you look, I'm, putting my mouse, all around. The Fortnite, it literally says Fortnite podcast. Somehow I just looked up that for a thumbnail or something, and it came up with Fortnite podcast, and I was like, oh, that's pretty good. So yeah. Also, my last video was weird because it'll probably sound a lot crisper on this video because my PS4 is not on. If you ever hear me and don't want my PS4 to be on, just tell me, because sometimes I might forget. I thought I heard my garage opening, but nope. But upcoming videos. So for the next video on that, I'll probably be talking, I'll talk about nature and hiking and stuff, what I've been working on. Then after that, what do I have coming up that I could make something about? Oh, I could do a read aloud for What If, because it's a really cool book, and I'll do that for my next one. Yeah, so on the 15-minute mark, I'm going to end because I don't really have anything to talk about for the next 10 minutes. But yeah. So guys, thank you for watching, or not watching, listening, and I will catch you in the next one. I'll see you later. Bye.